It's your boy. Hash. Info. I'm going to that. And look onto that. So what I want to do is serve this up to my chick. Give me a second while I get you situated here. How you doing? How you doing? Give me a sec, okay? Which toast did I burn? This one. She gets that one then. That's the burn one. She has been a bad wife. Very little sex this week. Only sex 3 times out of 5 days. That's real bad. So let me get it over to her and let her notify her that 6 times in a row today will be bad. So I will deduct 1 sex time because I have to cut it. So we're going to get 7 sex times because I deducted 1 and added 2 because that's how companies work. You know, if you think you're getting a deal, holy fuck, you are not getting a deal, bud. What you're really getting is shafted by a corporation that knows how to word things better than you know how to understand things. This is how we got in this mess. This verbiage. And society, or corporation, which is society now, has always kept the good man down. And let me explain. If you think that what they teach you in a school is enough for you to succeed at in life, you are very highly mistaken. Look at the people who are the richest in the world. Some of these people have never even finished high school. And here is what's the problem. Society is indoctrinated and ingrained to you for you to think that schooling is going to be the #1 way for you to make it. I'll say this again. There are very few billionaires in the world. Of those billionaires, the ones that didn't make it rich off mommy and daddy's inheritance back when they were great-great-grandfathered in, that's where the term grandfathered in comes from. You shits would never understand what I understand. The complexity of this world isn't complex. It's that you have been left in the dust with educating yourself properly and effectively daily. These corporations are well aware. They prey on the weak. And I ain't saying the ones that can't bench. I'm saying the weak-minded. The ones that can't form sentences and speak their way out of, not speak their way out of trouble, speak their way out of them giving you trouble. So what they do is in certain parts of the world, education is very crappy. Way more so than on the other side of the country. And the reason for that is purely and solely enslavement. Think about this. Do you know anyone in your family who grew up uneducated? Okay? It's sad. Look at the jobs they've held. Look at the life they've led to this point. Call them couch potatoes, couch surfers, alcoholics, drug users. There's hardcore addicted to food, to alcohol, cigarettes, gambling, sex could be another one. So there's like about 5 or 6 horrible things that they can addict you to with your lack of education. And I'm not speaking on a school level education. Broadening your horizons means learning a vocabulary that is the whole vocabulary, not just the words that get you through the fucking takeout menu at McDonald's. So I brought up some cups for tea, one for me and one for my wife here, and we're gonna get those going. Today I'm spending time and not finding myself, reconnecting with my loved one. someone that I care about deeply. And I want to make sure that we're centered and we're the same and we're both rested and relaxed. We're well fed. We're exercising. These are things I have to check. I have to make sure we're good. We're going to work on our immune system. Tomorrow we'll be fasting. Today is it's close to a fast. It's 11:22 and we're having our first bite. We had a nice rest. I've been up for hours, but my chick works very hard, different time zones than me, like different hours of operation, we'll say that. And hey, that's her choice. That's her thing. She does. I've respected her enough to allow her, not allow her, but I'm part of her world, and my world has to be able to accept her world, right? And yeah, I miss my wife. Sometimes I really need my wife. She's not here. She's not around. She's not able to assist me with whatever I'm working on, type of thing. So, you know, this is the world we live in now, right? But you can take yourself out of that world by starting your own business, freeing yourself, creating a career, a path in life that suits you. They don't teach you that in high school. They don't teach you that in university. So this is where they say without great risk, you can't have great reward. How risky is it if you are good at putting in flooring? How risky is it for you to throw a $50 or a $500 advertisement out into the air, whatever, a local newspaper or something that you know you've bought something from someone before off of some local paper, and you run an advertisement for $50 or $500 for a month or a year straight, and that advertisement accrues you between $5,000 and $10,000 or $50,000. That is the beginning of breaking out, cracking the eggshell, and realizing that you don't need a boss. Probably the biggest thing that I'll ever have said is that I am a boss. And what I have always meant by that is no effing buddy tells me what to do. No one. No one decides my path. If someone were ever to decide my path, I would not want to exist. My path is not for another rich, scuzzy, greasy old fuck to decide. And I'll never allow it. Neither should you. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for if you notice shit's happening on YouTube with your channel, contact a lawyer and start to fucking form a lawsuit, a class action. Sue them, go to the government, express grave concern for your business you have on the internet, and defamation has been ongoing by a corporation, right? So they'll look into it, and if your claims are found true, then you'll be rich, right? And it's easy as that. They then put you on the news. They then express grave concern for the well-being of all other creators on their platform, and then they say, would you like to join this class action lawsuit? And it turns out the lawyer that you got works for that private media outlet, so that lawyer kicks back to the station that put it out on the news and says, hey, let's all get a piece of this, right? And if you don't think I'm gonna give them a piece, I'm telling you, I'm giving pieces out to as many people that help me as I can. Just wait, Google, YouTube. Suing the fuck out of you. Criminal charges will be laid.